What would you do if a cardiologist told you you had a month to live unless a compatible heart became available to you? There are thousands of people who are in need for an organ transplant. Those people are usually on the wait list waiting for a right donor or a right match. It could take months or even years to find the right donor or right match. There are millions of people in the world that could help save lives, but most people don't. We the people should step up and donate our organs. Hi, my name is Anson Thomas, and today I'm going to be discussing why you should be an organ donor. Imagine if a young boy is dying and needed a kidney transplant. Would you donate your kidney? In Nancy Johnson's article, Help Transplant, A Gift of Life, she states that there are more than 70,000 people waiting for an organ transplant. And there are approximately 30 people that die waiting for an organ transplant. Every 10 minutes, another name is added to the waiting list. With me I have a list from the United States Health Resources and Service Administration. It shows the number of how much people are waiting for an organ transplant. In 2003, there were 80,000 people that were waiting for an organ transplant. And each year it increases. By 2013, there are 120,000 people that are waiting for an organ transplant. As you can see, as the years go by, the need for organ donors and organ transplants increases. We could help potentially save thousands of lives if we donated our organs to them. According to transplant.org, one donor can save up to 8 lives and change the lives of more than 50 people. There are several myths in which make people afraid of donating their organs. In Breaking Down Myths by Michael Amick, he states that there are several myths that are proven to be false that make people afraid to donate their organs. One myth is that if people get into an accident and if they go to the hospital and if the doctor knows that they're an organ donor, then the doctor wouldn't save their life. This is false. The doctor's main goal is to save your life. The medical team treating you and the transplant team are completely different. The medical team treats you until the point of death, and after you die, the transplant team takes care of your organs. The second myth is the rich and famous. The second myth is some people think if they donate their organs that the rich and famous will be on top getting their organs transplanted instead of the regular people. Instead of the regular people. This is false. The organ distribution system is blind to name, celebrity status, social status, and wealth. What really matters is who's ever on the list gets the organ transplant by the severity of their illness, time spent waiting on the illness, what type of organ they need, blood information, and other important information. The other myth is that some religions won't allow them to be organ donors. This is false. All major religions in the United States allows a person to become an organ donor. And lastly, a common myth among people is that they would have to pay if they donated their organs. No, you wouldn't. When you're in the hospital, when you're in that point of dying, the donor's family or insurance company would pay up until that donor's death. Right after that, the transplant team would take will take the organs from the donor free of charge. They wouldn't. The donor's family would not have to pay. You should be asking yourself how you could be a donor. According to the United States Department of Health and Human Services, anyone could become a donor. If a person's under age of 18, they need a consent from their parent or guardian to become a donor. People with past previous medical conditions could also become organ donors. Also, minorities could become organ donors. Minorities are mostly in high demand because there are a lot of diseases in the heart, lung, and kidney, and mostly all these diseases are found in most high ethnic, racial, and ethnic minorities. Now, I talked about how you could on who could become an organ donor. You should ask yourself how you can sign up. First, you should go to liveonnewyork.com and sign up to become an organ donor. Then you should designate that you're an organ donor on your driver's license. And then lastly, you should consult with your family about your decision to become an organ donor. Like when you die, your family wants to be well aware of your wishes. In conclusion, I discussed why you should be an organ donor. I urge everybody to become an organ donor. We can potentially save lives and give people the gift of life or a second chance at life. Thank you. My name is Anson Thomas.